Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome to the House of Truth. My name is Azaria. Welcome. Welcome onlookers, on watchers. Welcome to my channel. I want to start off by saying if I do not resonate with you, please do not watch my channel. I'm not trying to trigger anyone unless you want to be, okay? General messages may not resonate or apply to everyone. But if you would like a personal reading, please look in the About section and you will find price listings there. If you cannot afford a personal reading, email me at azariadevine@gmail.com and I will be happy to assist you with one. Two, energies have been off the chain. People are coming out of pocket, acting crazy. Doing little manipulative things, saying manipulative stuff, like underhanded stuff, like trying to, like saying things subliminally, you know what I'm saying? Not coming out, out forward with how a person is really truly feeling or what it is that they trying to get at. They like saying things subliminally, you know what I'm saying? Little underhanded stuff. It's been in the last few days, okay? Just crazy. And I'm not gonna read the oracle cards for that. We're gonna do this deck here. I want to do this deck. I think I got the book. But I'm doing the energy check-in for this moon cycle. I think it's the waning gibbous. Okay. We just passed the full moon stage. Okay. We are in, I think it said the second quarter. I'll put it in the descriptions if I'm wrong. But I think we're in the second quarter of the moon phase cycle. Okay. What energies are coming in due to this moon cycle? What energies are coming in due to this moon cycle? What energies are coming in for this moon cycle? What energies are coming in for this moon cycle? What energies are coming in for the moon cycle, please? What energies are we dealing with? It's too many. What energies are we dealing with? Okay, we got two energies. We're dealing with the 10 of airships, okay? And then we have the messenger of Leviathans, okay? To me, it looks like someone is going through burdens. Someone's look like ship is sinking. It ain't funny, but that's what it looks like. And someone is escaping by the seat of his pants. You know what I'm saying? This energy that's coming in, people are feeling trapped as if they can't come out. Or they can't get out of certain situations that they're in. I believe that there are people who are also experiencing tower moments due to this, feeling entrapped, feeling as if they can't escape their situation. Trying to escape things that they are going through, problems. Um, it also looks like to me that people are putting an end to old cycles, are trying to end old cycles so they can start something new. We have the messenger of Leviathans as well. Um, we also looks like that someone is wanting, wow, I don't know if this got the number 11 on it. Okay. And I feel that only you know what the number 11 means to you. So take it as it resonates. But when you break it down, it's the number two. It might be two things you have to choose from, two decisions that need to be made, choices. Okay. And the messenger of Leviathan. The messenger of Leviathan it came in the upright. This is a student, a researcher, or gofer, someone who cares for the practical things of life, a friend who values the authentic aspects of your character and sticks to his or her commitments. Okay, this might be a feminine energy, but take it as it resonates. Learning the ropes as a beginner, keeping things down to earth, being practical, actual, keeping things actual rather than virtual, fiction, setting practical goals, um, things that are obtainable, not living beyond means, things of this nature. Apprenticeship or training programs, schools, learnings, and universities, concentration or study. Okay. This is someone who is embarking upon like they're leveling up, you know what I'm saying? Going to school, learning something new, concentrating on their studies. Uh, this is a good person to have around, but at the same time, I feel that this individual can probably give a little bit too much of themselves as being explained as the gopher. So somebody who runs around and will do anything and everything they can for you. To me, the only time this attribute will be good is if you are doing being a gopher for someone who don't mind being a gopher for you. Okay, reciprocation. And then we have the 10 of uh, airships. And the 10 of airships, it came upright as well. You've already suffered the worst. A life or death decision leaves you frozen in shock. Troubles reach their height. You have reached all that you have reached when it comes to trials and tribulations. Okay, you have been through the ups, the downs, you've been through the pain, you've been through the worst, giving space for a survivor. You survived, um, coming through a narrow pass or dangerous encounter. You probably have had a situation where you probably almost lost your life. And be thankful that you didn't. Attending a deathbed or bereavement, having loss of someone, losing someone, um, having to take time off from work, things of this nature, having to take time off from employment in order to take that time out to straighten out family situations. You get what I'm saying? Especially if it has something to do with the loss. Okay. A national shock, grievance that cannot be answered, or Wow, grievance that cannot be answered just yet. Wow, if that's the case, I'm sorry to hear that. Not knowing why a person has passed away, not knowing the reason, you know what I'm saying? That's terrible. Newsmongers rejoice at the scale of the calamity, and people just acting a plumb fool. That's what this energy, this moon energy, is bringing in. That's terrible, and I feel like someone's trying to escape. They are wanting to escape from these individuals, from these people who are troublesome, been going through a lot, to the point I even look at it as maybe some of you guys have even suffered some type of tower moment. You know what I'm saying? That's terrible. Okay. But someone's going to school, learning, embarking on new endeavors and things of this nature. And then you got people who might be suffering a loss around negative individuals who are not taking, or who are taking things lightly when it comes to a loss, not knowing why an individual has passed away, waiting on word maybe from autopsies or things of this nature, not knowing why just yet, needing to make decisions, choices in your life. And this first one, Messages of Leviathan, you got a lot of things going for you. Needing to make choices and decisions in your life because you are going to school, you're learning something new. Look like to me that you're putting time in as far as might be helping others. That's where the gopher comes in. You doing a lot. Whoever this is doing a lot. Can we clarify the messenger of Leviathan, please? Can we clarify the messenger of Leviathan? These are two different energies. And it could be that someone is trying to better themselves to escape these individuals, okay? I see that as well. To escape the ones who are not serious, the ones who are, to escape the ones who pretty much escape the ones who are being dramified. Can we clarify the messenger of Leviathans? Taking action in regards of your dreams, taking action, moving forward, trying to keep yourself balanced. You're doing a lot. You're doing a lot for other individuals. You're doing a lot for yourself. It seems like to me you're a very optimistic, very inspirational person. You're someone who can encourage others to do right. Just by your actions and putting forth the actions within yourself, showing others how it should be done. You know what I mean? Yeah, but putting forth that action, balance, trying to keep yourself balanced in the process of you taking on these new endeavors, learning new things, going to school, things of this nature, okay? The vibe that I also to get with this picture, we see how that white horse is ahead of the black horse. You might be like getting ahead of yourself. You know what I mean? Trying to stay balanced, but getting ahead of yourself. You got so much on your plate to the point it might cause you to be behind on certain things, okay? But it looks like that you got some type of fear of rejection, okay? Scared of being rejected from others. It was talking about like schooling and things of this nature. So it's like, I don't know, maybe you're scared of being rejected when it comes to some type of schooling, okay? wanting to start this new beginning, wanting to embark upon this new beginning, okay? But you're scared of some type of rejection. I believe that you are doing some type of work, arts, I can't even pronounce it, artistry, like painting, things of this nature. You're working on some type of project. It looks, what I'm hearing is like it's something that might have to be presented in order to get into something. And you scared that it might not be good enough. Okay, you scared that maybe this institution or institution is going to reject what it is that you are presenting to them. It's like it's a way or form of getting into some type of institution, maybe. Okay, but it's like you showing your skill. This is the way to get in, and you're scared that they might show you or give you some type of rejection in regards of it. Okay, clarify the rejection. Clarify rejection. You might be looking for some type of loan to get into some type of schooling, but scared that you might be rejected. Looking for some type of financial restitution, maybe. Yeah, creation. It's like you might not have, like some schools or some things that you embark on, if you might not have, especially when it comes to the performing arts school, you might not have the money to pay, but if you could show your art and your skill, you might be able to get in without having to make such a huge down payment because your skill has pretty much paved the way. You get what I'm saying? Um, but because of financial restraints, you're having to come up with ways and ideas on how to embark upon your dreams, okay? That's the vibe that I'm getting. You're trying to balance this situation out. You're trying to stay balanced, but you might be getting ahead of yourself a little bit because of the fact that you got so much on your plate and so much that you're dealing with. It looks like you're having to present something to some type of school or some type of resume or something, and it's like you're trying to fix it up real good, make it look real presentable. I believe this is a form or a way that's going to help you get into the institute that you're trying to get into, by presenting your skill, your artwork, things of this nature, okay? Because there is some type of financial restraint here. So you're trying to create. You're trying to come up with these creations and these ideas, okay? You might even be speaking to spirit guides, things of this nature. You might even be going in within spiritually in order to find this newfound idea when it comes to creation, okay? Are those doves? Someone said talking to trees. I don't know if anybody's out there doing that, but hey, beautiful. I don't knock nobody's spirituality. Whatever you do and whatever you do in order to go within to create. Okay. Let me clarify creation. The temple of faith. Yeah, you yourself are a temple. That's why I said you're going within. You're getting spiritual answers on how to create these projects in order to get you ahead or get you to where it is that you need to be because you're working on these new endeavors. Okay. What's the temple path? What's the temple path? Got 3. The temple path. Oh my goodness. Having the patience in order, having that patience when it comes to your creation and going within to receive these answers, because you're looking for this blossoming abundance, or you want this blossoming abundance. Okay? These new fresh beginnings, fresh start. This fresh start. That's crazy. I see 1, 2, 3. I see 4, 5. And one of them is highlighted. It's like it's some weird stuff in this picture. But wanting this new start, wanting this abundance, this blossoming abundance, okay? And this cornucopia, this wish fulfillment, you working hard, all right? What should this energy look out for? What should this energy be looking out for? What should this energy be looking out for? That's too many. What should this energy be looking out for? What should this energy be looking out for? Probably socializing too much, people who are going to gossip about your endeavors. That was in my last one, community. Maybe spending too much time on social media, things of this nature. Talking, I asked what should this energy look out for, and I feel that it's maybe talking to other people about your endeavors, talking to too many people, sharing too many things with them, because you're trying to build this happiness and you're creating. Okay, you watch out for the people in your community, the people who are around you in your home, your school, things of this nature. All right, telling them your endeavors and how you plan on going about things. Keep things to yourself. All right. And watch out for the lurkers, the ones who are watching you quietly. Okay, they're watching you grow and they're watching you expand. So yeah, just keeping a lookout on for certain individuals who are all up in the mix, all in your business. Okay, we got the 10 of airships. Someone like got a loss, or having to deal with losses. Just got unhealthy people around them, pretty much. People who are not positive, people who are not optimistic. Like trying to save oneself from a disaster. 10 of airships are clarified with carrying connections. It came in reverse. It's hot in here. And this has to do with caring connections, relationships. People, your relationships have stressed you out. Your relationships have you've been through a lot when it comes to relationships. This energy is trying to pass away. It's trying to dissipate. This energy is you're probably trying to change this type of energy. Okay. You and your mate, spouse have probably been through encounters that have been life changing. Okay. Going through things, going through grievance when it comes to caring connections. Take it as it resonates. This could be a family member, loved one. This could be a relationship, okay, just going through the most. Might have had some type of loss when it comes to your caring connections, okay? Can we clarify the caring connections? 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 Wanting victory over your caring connections, okay? Because you realize that everything was a facade. Things are not going too good when it comes to your caring connections. Wanting victory over it. Been through battles, been through hell and back, but you still trying to put up the good fight. You realize that the situation you was going through was a facade. Somebody was pretty much wearing a mask. It looks like to me that you want victory when it comes to your caring connections. You might not want to give it up, but work on your situations. Might have even suffered some type of loss, okay? Maybe some truth came out when it came to your caring connections. You know what I'm saying? What's the facade? What's the facade? The healer of the ages is stepping in to help you with this. You've been going through grieving when it comes to caring connections. Might have actually went through some type of loss, but trying to keep your head high, trying to avoid tower moments, realizing that maybe the certain way that an individual lived was a facade. This has really come to hurt you to find this situation out. Maybe somebody has lied to you in regards of a certain situation. Some elderly person, somebody who is of more mature status, probably lied to you in regards of some things when you were a child, and now you're finding something out as you get older. You know, sometimes when people are going through a grievance and getting ready to lose a loved one or something like that, and then all kind of skeletons kind of fall out the closet. You know, it's almost like a lot of things have been revealed that you weren't expecting, and this has kind of put a damper into your spirit. You know what I'm saying? Clarify the healer of ages. Maybe finding out the mother was really not your mother, or the woman you felt was your grandmother, I thought was your grandmother, wasn't really your grandmother, or the woman that raised you wasn't really your parent, something, you know what I'm saying? Realizing that something was a facade growing up. Healer of all ages. Healer of all ages. Your perception, the way you perceive things, okay? You look at this situation when it comes to your caring connections, the loss of caring connections, and wanting victory when it comes to your caring connections, but realizing that something was a facade. It was fake. It wasn't real. You could have found out something in regards of this caring connection that you want victory in. The angel or the healer of all ages is stepping in to help you to try to, they're talking to you too, but they're coming in trying to help you start this new beginning. They're trying to help you change your perception in this situation. You know, a lot of people, like, you know, our people, you know, I'm speaking of old schoolers, did a lot of things that they felt was for the best, you know, and come to find out it might have been more hurtful and damaging than it was helpful. You know what I'm saying? But this healer of all ages is coming in to help you get a better perception of the situation that you're going through, help you to try to move on, heal and move on and start this new beginning. You have messages coming in, okay? You have messages coming in from spirit. I don't know, this is like a portal. It almost looks like a portal. A portal of light. Clarify perception. Not feeling guilty for your losses, not feeling guilty for having, it might have been where you might not have been able to see a certain individual. I'm just throwing it out there, because you've been so tied up at home and having guilt of not being able to have this victory, but wanting victory over these caring connections, okay? Putting a lot of time and energy into work, or into home, taking care of home. Okay, I believe that you perceive, or your perception is that that maybe you weren't able to spend time with a certain individual because of the fact that you were busy or taking more time with home and taking care of home. It almost looked like that you were shackled or stuck when it came to taking care of family, taking care of your family. I believe you perceive or have this perception that maybe if you could have got to this individual that you cared about, that you might have lost. Maybe you could have did something to make the situation better. If that's the case, I don't believe so. That perception that you have might need to change as well. Okay. What's the guilt? What's the guilt? Door to spirit. Not a jilt. Maybe you're guilty because you feel you didn't pray enough or pray the way that you should have. Or guilty because you put more time in the family and probably didn't embark upon this relationship or this caring connection the way that you wanted to. Okay. Restore the spirit. Going within, door to spirit, because of this guilt that you have. You're needing to lay firmer foundations. Be stronger, okay? Be stronger due to this connection, this caring connection that has been lost. Some of you are waiting back for autopsies, waiting back to hear some type of word about why an individual has passed away or what has happened. And so I don't know, maybe some of you guys are sitting in the emergency room right now as we speak, trying to stay strong, trying to keep each other strong. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like 8 different people may be standing around waiting to hear back word from someone in the emergency room, or just needing to plant firmer foundations due to your loss in order to be strong, needing to stay strong, okay, when it comes to your caring connections, and realizing that something was a facade, somebody had lied. Okay, so like I said, this could be an elderly person. Someone lied to you as a child, finding out who is who and what is what at the last minute, What should this energy look out for? What should this energy look out for? Insecurities, keeping your heart closed off. There's devil energy here, keeping your heart blocked off. Not really opening up like you should, because you realized that there was a facade when it came to your caring connections, and you wanted victory in this situation, but it seemed like you might have suffered a loss, waiting back for some type of word or for something in regards of a loss, and why there was a loss, okay? But don't allow yourself to go through this, keeping your heart blocked off, okay? But stay strong and grow and help your family to grow through this, if this is the case. This may not resonate with everybody. Take it as it is. But if you like my reading, please like, share, and subscribe.